What is going on, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike Gaming. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking all about some global roster edits that you can make to your roster in NBA 2K23 to give you significantly better gameplay. Now, these roster edits are mandatory for my NBA 2K23 slider set. I dropped my sliders 2 days ago. Thank you for all the support on that video. That's been awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys check the sliders out if you haven't already. It's a key to getting, really good gameplay with NBA 2K23. So we'll also talk about what I wanted to do was address some of the feedback, good and bad, that I've gotten from the slider set, so that I can give you guys kind of an idea of some changes that we can make to help make sure everybody's enjoying the game. So give me a second. I'm actually going to move my face over here so that we can see these sliders. So the first thing, guys, that I wanted to address, some of the feedback that I was getting from different people on different platforms. Some people are saying they're making too many threes. Some people are saying they're not making enough threes. I found that on next gen, at least, I was shooting over 40% from three at all times, even with the slider at 56. So next gen, I was thinking about dropping this to 55, maybe 54. But maybe just keeping it exactly where it's at. Who knows? Next, on current gen, I actually had this slider for a little bit. I had it at 59, but I just felt it was too high, even at 59. It started all the way up at 60, 61. So just play around with that. I don't know that, like I've said a million times, guys, I just don't know what the differences are. Real field goal percentage can be kind of wonky sometimes. There might be a slight difference there, but regardless, guys, whatever you're seeing, if you're making too many threes, lower it. If you're making not enough, raise it up, and do the same for the CPU. That's going to be a little bit of user preference. I just left the value where it was working for me. I can make step backs, I can make pull up threes. I was hitting a good amount of threes. Another thing that I was seeing a lot is a lot of people were saying there's too much bumping with the slider set, and in hindsight, I wholeheartedly agree. There's way too much bumping. So in a future version, probably like version 3, or maybe we'll do like a version 2.1 or something like that, I gotta mess with this body up sensitivity slider. I've got it at 100 for both the user and the CPU. For the CPU, I think it's fine, but I just think there's too much bumping going on against the user. So we will have to tweak that, and I will tweak that in the future. For now, if anyone else wants to play around with it and give me some suggestions, when I had dropped it, it was just like too easy to get to the rim. So I think there's going to be a balance there between the on-ball defense slider and this slider. Now, you guys know me, I did raise the on-ball defense slider a little bit, but I don't like raising that slider too much because it gets rid of the ankle breakers. So I'm going to mess around with the body up sensitivity slider just a little bit so that we can find a really nice common ground there. I forgot if I said this at the beginning of the video, so I'm sorry, but if you guys do like the content, please do comment down below any questions, concerns you have about the sliders, or just thoughts if you like them or don't like them. It helps a ton to help support the channel, so I really appreciate all the support there. What I want to transition to, and we're going to do this on next gen live, and then we'll do it on current gen too. I'll load it up on PC. So oh, and one more thing I also meant to say, I actually forgot to post the gamer tags and the links to the ATD rosters that I'm using in the slider set video. I went back and I commented on that video the links and the gamer tags and the names of the roster that I'm using. That way you guys will know exactly what to do and where to get your rosters, because that will come into play when we go into doing these global edits here. Sorry, I forgot that when I initially released the video, but it is there now. You guys can go ahead and look. So I'm going to grab the default 2K roster and open that up, and I'm going to press triangle on this is on the PS5, so that you can see all of the badges. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the option button, or like the start button, and this lets you globally edit your rosters. And it took me off the badge screen for some reason, but I'm going to press triangle until I'm back on this screen. And at the top, you see where it says Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to press L1 to go to all players. Now I'm on all players in the roster, I can actually edit the badges of every single player in the league. But what I'm going to do is going to press X, I think it would be A for Xbox, and that lets me edit an entire column, which is pretty much everyone in the video game. So what I'm going to do is the first one that we're looking for, I should have had the list up, but the first one that we're looking for is Agent 3. I'm going to press the right stick up 1, and that is going to add Agent 3 to every single person in the NBA, and if they already had it, it's going to put them up a level. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one that we're going to do it for is going to be Limitless Range. We're going to go up 1, and now you can see everyone in the league has bronze, or if they had it, like you can see Harden had silver, now he has gold. So we're going to do that. The next one is MIDI Magician. We're going to go up 1 on that. And the last one that we're going to do, we're going to go all the way to the right, is Interceptor. And we do that one too. So Agent 3, what that does is helps us make more threes off of the dribble. Limitless Range, self-explanatory, gives everyone in the league a little bit more range. Guys in the NBA shoot from pretty deep sometimes. And it also helps the CPU to shoot more threes. MIDI Magician helps you get more creative from mid-range, hitting spin jumpers and things of that nature, which I think are virtually useless on default. And then the Interceptor Slider, which just helps guys play the passing lanes a little bit more and be a little bit aggressive. Now, one thing to point out, it's really important. Some, and not all, but some of the ATD rosters already have the Limitless Range badge done. They already did Limitless Range. The other 3 is me adding that to the game. So do keep that in mind if you're using the ATD roster. Most of them already have the Limitless Range done. The only thing about like the ATD rosters is there's a lot of different people that have their own version of it. So just triple check when you do ATD, just to make sure that it's not already done, and then you'd be giving people 2 steps up, if that makes sense. So that's how you globally edit your roster on next gen. Give me a second. I'm going to switch over to my PC and I'll show you guys how to do it. Oh, but don't forget to hit start, confirm your changes, and then save your roster, of course, so that your changes stick. But give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. We're going to do this on current gen. All right, guys, back on 2K23 for the current gen, and we're going to do the same thing. Open up a roster, right? And you press start to go into quick edit, or the option button, excuse me. But what you're going to notice, you notice at the top, like you can't change it. Like there's no way to do like badge edits for the entire league. So there's a couple of ways that you can do this. If you notice, if you look here, I cannot change the team. It's stuck on the Sixers. So I cannot globally edit everyone in the league at the same time. So what I can do is, and you can see, we'll go get, boom, Agent 3, we'll go get Limitless Range, MIDI, and then we'll get Interceptor, boom, confirm changes. Now the Philadelphia 76ers are done. So you can do this for the Philadelphia 76ers, then scroll over, do it for the Milwaukee Bucks, Bulls, Cavs, until you go through the whole league. If you want to play now roster that has these badge edits, that's what you're going to have to do. But a really quick workaround, if you want to do it that way, is you can actually, let me just do this really quick. Current team, start. What you can do is you can actually, that's my phone going off there, ignore that. But you can actually just start in my league. Go to front office, go over to roster, press start, and you'll notice, see, now that all players edit is back again. So now you can start in my league and you can make all of the changes that you need to do. You can do the agent, you can do the limitless range, mini magician, and then the interceptor, and confirm that, and you're good for your My League. Even when you go in to do your draft classes, you can do it for your draft classes as well, so that rookies coming into league will have that as well. That's completely personal preference on how you prefer to do it. If you're starting a My League on current gen, I recommend doing it this way. Or if you'd like to just get a roster, take maybe the 20 or so minutes it takes to do every team, and then you start all your My Leagues with that roster. That's an option as well. So other than that, guys, thank you so much for the support. This has been how you do your global badge edits in NBA 2K23, whether you're on current gen, whether you're on next gen. This is how you do it. If you guys got any questions, leave them below. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Threes.